The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Good morning. You are listening to Mix 1041 and watching us also on MixTV.tv. It's Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. Coming up on 7:05 local and state news, and the Bradley County School System has announced new leadership at 2 elementary schools. Made this announcement yesterday. Kirk Campbell has been named the new principal of Waterville Community Elementary School. Campbell has led Charleston Elementary STEAM Academy. And then Allison Bynum, who is the instructional coach at Charleston, is now going to be the principal of Charleston. So that that change has now been announced by Bradley County Schools. Kirk Campbell to Waterville Community Elementary, and Allison Bynum, the new principal of Charleston Elementary STEAM Academy. So those changes go into effect in the new school year. The Chattanooga Times Free Press is reporting this morning a North Carolina woman is suing Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital and a Cleveland-based debt collections agency following a data breach in July of last year. Peggy Long says her personal medical information was exposed in the breach and that she was not notified until April. The lawsuit claims Erlanger and Nationwide Recovery Services of Cleveland failed to follow federal privacy and cybersecurity law. Also at our news this morning, the defense considers a mistrial request in the state's political corruption trial. The defense for a former House staffer considering a request for mistrial. U.S. District Court Judge Eli Richardson sent the jury home on Tuesday before it could be seated when defense attorney Cynthia Sherwood, who's representing a former aide, Cade Cothran, notified the court that she might seek a mistrial because of audio that was played Monday that was supposed to be redacted. In the audio, former House Speaker Glenn Cassida told FBI agents who raided his Franklin home in January 2021 that Speaker Cameron Sexton did not like Cothran and would not have approved him as a constituent mail vendor if he knew that Cothran was running Phoenix Solutions. The court was supposed to spend the rest of Tuesday allowing Sherwood to spend time talking to Cothran about the possibility of seeking a mistrial and then returning to court to talk about a potential remedy to the mistake. Federal prosecutors played that tape of the FBI's interview of Cassida from 2021. He reversed course, said he knew Cothran was behind Phoenix Solutions before a federal agent told him. It's against federal law to lie to the FBI. Former Representative Robin Smith of Hickson, who's a former state Republican leader, the third player in the plan, testified against Cassida and Cothran last week. Of course, she has already pleaded guilty and is hoping for a lesser sentence. Pardon me. Governor Bill Lee issued his first veto since taking office, rejecting a bill that would have expanded the power of the state parole board to deny parole based on the seriousness of a crime, regardless of offense type. The governor said the measure would undo part of the 2021 Reentry Success Act aimed at reducing recidivism. Lawmakers can override the veto when they reconvene in January. Local and state news. Let's get our first check of traffic right.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford in Cleveland is celebrating Memorial Day all month long. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates on their entire inventory of Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, crews are working to clear up an accident on the interstate I-75 southbound. It's going to be just south of White Oak Mountain, and it is on the left shoulder at this time, so not blocking either lane, but it has caused a big backup on the interstate. So traffic backed up at this point about 5 miles back toward exit 20, I-75 southbound. So just past exit 20, expect delays there, and then all the way just south of White Oak Mountain. So we'll keep an eye on that for you and keep you up to date. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Tennessee. They are looking for quality candidates. If you're ready for a career change, join Waste Connections of Tennessee. Go to careers.wasteconnections.com, where great opportunities await.
Thought the pollen was over. What happened? Can't
know.
talk. Well, I had to look at that. You talk about that, I wasn't paying attention.
Yes, I did. Thanks for listening.
Hey, Fruit Loops, what's going on the interstate?
Bridget just told you.
I know. I was getting my paperwork together here.
Thank you, Austin.
I guess they're moving around one of their cameras. No. Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, good. Happy Wednesday to you.
You're an idiot.
Someday.
I'll go ahead and say
So
now.
here's what happened. Let me go ahead and tell you what happened. So last night, Mrs. Hartline decided to send me outside and use the blower on everything. I mean, hey, and we got to fix this logo on the desk here, you moron. We don't. We've got a new station. Why don't you fix it? God, and I'm in a horrible mood because she sends me outside.
That's the first part of the story.
Yeah.
Why did she send you outside?
I could not agree more. So she had me blowing off everything we have. I mean, I went up to the neighbors and blew them off. Morons. So now I can't talk.
Oh, goodness.
So your prayers are working. Well, let me try to get this out. I was outside for like 2 hours. I mean, why?
Oh, goodness. Bless your
Braves 25 presented by Cleveland Ford. So here we go. Today we're giving away 4 tickets to see the Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Are the Padres any good? Well, they beat the Braves and Wales last year.
I don't know.
No, no one cares. Braves Padres. Now this is cool. It's Memorial Day weekend, Saturday, May 24th, and we're giving away 4 tickets. And it's all part of Braves 25. We are celebrating most years the fact that we carry the Atlanta Braves and have for 25 years on Mix 104.1. It's all presented by Cleveland Ford. Cleveland Ford is where you can go and register to win Michael Harris's Ford Bronco. You can do that at Cleveland Ford. See what? See Crazy Craig. What?
Andy Jenkins says the pollen is doing us all a huge favor.
Was that right, Andy? Is that right? Do you really want to say that, Andy?
I love it.
I know. I know. I agree with you. Totally. Bridget has been praying my throat would close for years.
Yep.
I told her income would be a little different. Braves 25 presented by Cleveland Ford. Braves and Padres. You can win. Bridget, how do they register? Except for Andy Jenkins. He's not eligible.
You can call or text 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, be sure to include your name with that. Tell us you want to win those Braves tickets. So again, call or text 423-614-6499.
Also can't see this morning, so
Really struggling
great
today.
morning here. Happy midweek Wednesday. Hardee's new home style. It's Hardee's Wake Up. Hardee's new home style breakfast burritos are a hearty breakfast alternative for breakfast on the go. Choose between the sausage, egg, and cheese burrito or the loaded omelet burrito. Each offering includes crispy hash browns, folded egg. But you know, we love eggs folded. Shredded cheddar cheese wrapped inside a warm flour tortilla. And served with new Texas Pete hot sauce at a Hardee's near you. Hardee's is hiring. Join the
Hardee's Original Bag.
Get 2 full-size favorites, fries, and a drink, just $5.99. Or choose 2 double cheeseburgers for just $1 more. A great big bag of original goodness, just $5.99.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawlspace Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Today's best mix and best variety, Mix 104.1. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Another man we're praying would lose his voice.
It's time to get a better night's sleep. Take advantage of Memorial Day savings with up to $800 off Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets at Mermaid Mattress.
Man, he has more energy in this one. That's good.
Sounds good.
Man, he drunk one of them energy drinks. Look at all this rain. What's going on, Bridget?
I know. So we'll have occasional rain showers throughout the day today. A high of 67 and a low of 58 tonight. For tomorrow, cloudy skies during the morning and then scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon. A high of 78 and a low of 56 tomorrow evening. And then on Friday, mostly cloudy, a slight chance of a rain shower with a high of 75. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 57 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have rain showers in our listening area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650. This weather forecast is
Car trouble's bringing you down? Drive safe, drive smart. Call Two Brothers Tire and Auto, 423-790-7447.
Memorial Day sales event all month long at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 160 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $14,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 3.9% for up to 72 months. Get employee pricing plus on a new Grand Cherokee. $14,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownchrysler-dodge-jeep.com.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit ClevelandFord.com today.
From the fun and games department.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 1041 Spring Home Refresh is back. Each week, we're cracking open the Mix 1041 prize vault, and we'll give away amazing prizes to help with your home refresh. We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
We are Mix 1041. Good morning. Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, 721. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
All right, happy birthday to our friend Bud Pinches today.
Buddy!
Into
hang
us.
on, we got to do it over. I didn't have your mic
goodness.
on.
Our friend Bud Kinches is having a birthday today. His aunt and his mom both sent that in to us.
There we go.
Have a great day, Bud. Also, Pete Williams is 26 today. That is from his mom and dad. Carly Coons is 15 today, a freshman at Polk County High School. That is from mom, dad, and Kendall. Carter Bilbrey is 6 years old today. They tell us his favorite thing to do is talk everyone's ears off, and that is from all of his family.
Well, hey, Carter, how old is he?
He is 6 years old.
We need Carter here at Mix 1041.
Yeah.
That's they used to say it about me. Carter's got a future.
Oh, goodness.
I love it.
Scott Norwood is having a birthday today. Isabella Cook is
Scott Norwood.
Scott Norwood.
We're celebrating Scott Norwood's birthday.
Yeah.
You not know who Scott Norwood is?
I guess not.
When he cost the Buffalo Bills the missed field goal against the New York Giants in 1991, wide right. You're telling me that Scott Norwood has moved to Cleveland, Tennessee, along with Steve Bartman of the Chicago Cubs, who cost the Cubs that play.
Wow.
Is this the same Scott Norwood who kicked for the Bills? That's the question.
Happy birthday, Scott. Isabella Cook is 15 today, a student at Walker Valley. That is from her family. Kamaya Dodd is 6 years old today, a kindergartner at Stewart Elementary. That's from Papa and Mimi. And then Mark Horning is celebrating today. That is from his wife and kids. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com. or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Du 423-381-3427.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. It is graduation week in Cleveland and Bradley County at every level. We've got all kinds of graduations. We do want to mention that Walker Valley's ceremony will be tomorrow night at 7:30. We're going to be joined here in a few minutes by Principal Dr. Candice Belt. She's going to join us. Going to be at the football stadium. Of course, Cleveland High School graduation Friday night, 6 o'clock inside the Raider Arena. Bradley Central High School graduation Saturday at 7:30 p.m. in Bear Stadium. And obviously, some of these outdoor graduations could be hampered by weather. Lee University Saturday morning at 9:30. Cleveland State is also Friday evening inside, but Lee is scheduled to be outside. So we're going to be joined in a few minutes by Dr. Candice Belt and then by Dr. Paul Conn, president of Lee University. So it's a big graduation week now. Hey, Fruit Loops, you came in here screaming at me about what we've got for graduation celebrations on our website and app. Tell us about it.
Yes, so we have a graduation headquarters page that's on the website, mymix1041.com. It's right there on the front when you go to it. But, hey, even easier, download our apps. We've got a Mix 1041 app for your phone, iOS or Android. You can download that at mymix1041.com. Or you can download our new TV apps. We've got TV apps for Google TV, Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. So makes it easy. You can watch them right there.
Yeah, so it's a big, big week, and we're looking forward to it. By the way, now we're going to be streaming, I think, most or all of these on Mixed TV. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
I think all of these. I know all the locals and plus Lee University. All right, let's get to some other news right now. Bradley County School System announced new leadership at 2 elementary schools yesterday. Kirk Campbell is moving over from Charleston. He's going to Waterville Community Elementary. He's the new principal there. Allison Bynum, the instructional coach at Charleston, is the new principal of the Charleston Elementary STEAM Academy. Now, Campbell, Bynum, and new Walker Valley principal, Dr. Jeremy Jones, will join us with Dr. Linda Cash tomorrow morning to talk about these new positions. Also, we got more news. We'll have to get to it later. It's all on our website at mymix1041.com.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
All right, folks, so we've got a great Mother's Day contest. Bridget, our annual Mix Mother Like No Other contest is on, and we're accepting registrations.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You need this?
Yes, I do. Please, if you're a mom or you have a mom that you love, you can get registered. You have a chance to win a dozen roses from Perry's Petals, dinner for 4 from Old Fort Restaurant, and a Polar Pizza from Baskin Robbins. So you can qualify right now. Call or text in 423-614-6499. Again, our number 423-614-6499.
So we're passing around if you're watching on mixtv.tv, do you see what the promotional department here at Mix 1041 does for us? It looks like we're passing around a piece of paper from a fortune cookie. This is the high-powered technology that we have. We are literally passing a fortune cookie paper between us, ladies and gentlemen.
What does it say? What's my future?
Blank.
Oh, wow.
It's actually blank.
How about that?
I don't understand it.
Goodness.
Anyway, get registered for that great Mother's Day prize banking.
All right, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford in Cleveland is celebrating Memorial Day all month long. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates on their entire inventory of Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Northley Highway in Cleveland and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Crews are working to clear up an accident. I-75 is southbound. They're going to be just south of White Oak Mountain, so be aware of that as you drive. It's not blocking either lane. It's on the left shoulder, but it's causing big delays this morning on the interstate. So I-75 southbound is going to be around White Oak Mountain. So traffic is looking better toward exit 20 at this point, but still be aware of a slowdown there just south of White Oak Mountain. We'll keep an eye on that for you. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. You can stop by their Cleveland office at the corner of 25th Street and Peerless Road and find out how Southland Finance is growing to serve you. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
You can't run, you can't hide, but you can drive.
Are you a busy family? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped the Rogers family and how they do medicine.
Direct Primary Care Associates has been a great support to our family. It's taken the doctor's office experience from a nightmare to a dream. I'm able to come in with all 3 of my kids. I'm seen in a timely manner by really professional, wonderful people.
Yeah, Direct Primary Care has been great for us, whether it's a bump or a bruise or a gash on the arm, or whether it's a fever at night or a stomach ache. We're able to either text our doctors through the app and ask questions, or we're able to get an appointment relatively pretty quick and be able to be seen that same day or next day usually. And it's changed the way that we view medicine.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane. In any flavor, like a buttery caramel or a smooth French vanilla for just $1 until 11 a.m. That's available now at McDonald's.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety, Mix 1041, streaming on the all-new Mix 1041 app, I think. Hey, Fruit Loops, they fix our streaming?
Yes, you can stream on the app, yes.
Okay.
We're still having a little bit of trouble.
I tried last night, it didn't work.
If you're using an iPhone and going to our website, still having a little bit of trouble. But if you get the app, it works.
Linda White called me screaming last night. This is Sandra's sister. Of course, you'd imagine they would be screaming at me. Anyway, well, I'm sorry. I have nothing to do with it. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger, come on.
Take advantage of our huge holiday savings going on now. Save on Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and all Mermaid mattress sets at our 11 Mermaid Mattress locations.
For today, we'll have occasional rain showers throughout the day, a high of 67 and a low of 58 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies during the morning and then scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon and evening, a high of 78 and a low of 56 tomorrow night. And then on Friday, mostly cloudy skies, a slight chance of a rain shower with a high of 75. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 57 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have rain showers in our listening area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial Hello Human Kindness Sports, sponsored in part by the Town Squire. At the Town Squire, check out their tux department for any special occasion, wedding, or prom with the latest styles and colors. Your complete men's store from head to toe, t-shirts to tuxedos. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland. All right, let's go to high school. First of all, last night, Cleveland High School defeated Walker Valley in the District Baseball Championship 7-1. So now Walker Valley plays Bradley, and Cleveland will play Ooltewah in the first round of the region tournament. And the coaches are meeting today to determine when they will play due to high school graduations. Of course, we face this every spring season. Cleveland High School soccer defeated Ray County in 12 penalty kick. Wow. That in the district semis last night. So now Cleveland will play Walker Valley Friday at noon at Walker Valley for the district championship. Cleveland softball defeated Ray County last night 10-0. So then had to play Walker Valley, but Walker Valley softball then over Cleveland High School 5-2 and is the district runner-up. Waiting on other district results. And Cleveland High School, I already said that. All right, so there you go. It's a lot going on, obviously, in the springtime. Braves over the Reds last night, 2-1 in 10 innings. They'll play again tonight, 7:15. Mix 104.1, ESPN Cleveland, 101.3. NBA playoffs, what a night last night. The Indiana Pacers beat Cleveland, the Cavaliers, on a last-second Tyrese Halliburton game-winning three-pointer. Pacers win both games in Cleveland. Really take advantage in the series, 120-119 last night. And the Golden State Warriors go to Minnesota, beat the Timberwolves in Game 1, Western Conference semifinals, 99-88. But Steph Curry hurt in the game, injured his hamstring, doubtful for Game 2. Tonight, Knicks at Celtics, 7 o'clock on TNT. Knicks lead one game to none. Nuggets at Oklahoma City tonight, 9:30 on TNT. And again, we've had weird situation where all four road teams won Game 1s in the NBA playoffs. And the Kentucky Derby. The winner of the Kentucky Derby, Sovereignty, will not run in the Preakness, meaning no Triple Crown this year. All right, we are joined now by Dr. Candice Belt. Dr. Belt is the principal of Walker Valley High School, and we have Maddie Limberg. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? Good morning, Steve.
Great to see both of you. And Dr. Belt, we've got graduation tomorrow night. Tell us what we need to know.
Yep, graduation season. We put out our annual parking video. I think you guys have that as well. If you guys will share it from your social media. Getting in and getting out is the key to a successful night. Come early. Graduation starts at 7:30. Seniors are supposed to be in the auditorium at 6:30 to get lined up. We've got graduation practice at 9 o'clock this morning, so we're excited to get going.
And obviously the weather is now a concern. So what do you say to those people thinking about the weather tomorrow night?
Well, the weather is always a concern. If at all possible, we will have it outside. That lets everyone come and enjoy in our celebration. So that's always our number one goal. If something were to change, we would put that out just as soon as possible. But our goal is to go outside.
All right, when will you make a call? Do you have a time on that?
Well, hopefully we should have made a call last night because we're practicing this morning. But we're practicing outside. The plan is to be outside.
Okay.
But none of us can predict the weather, unfortunately. So
that's true. Well, hey, Dr. Belt, tell me about Maddie Lindbergh here this morning.
Well, Maddie Lindbergh, as an amazing English teacher, does all the things, helps with our choir and drama, and she has taken over our graduation facilitation from Mrs. Melanie Oren. So she is the heir apparent, and she has done a phenomenal job for us these last couple of years. So she will be getting all the children moving in the right direction this morning.
Maddie, what when you approach graduation, I mean, this is such a huge time in a student's life and a family's life. How do you approach it?
I think it is the definition of a labor of love because we definitely love these students. And this is a very special group, especially for me. I had this group when they were freshmen, so I've gotten to see them, age throughout high school. So it's a very awesome opportunity because where else do you get to see all your students in one place while they buy their cap and gown? So I just approach it as like a final, like a gift that I can give them before they leave and enter the real world because they're prepared.
What do you tell parents planning on attending, families, all friends planning on attending tomorrow night? What do they need to know?
We want to give them the most formal event possible because they deserve it. They've put in that work. And so, we tell them this is a graduation that celebrates your entire class, but also the individual. So we make sure that every student is heard as their name walks across the stage and then give roaring applause at the very end with the not so surprise fireworks that happen. But yeah, so we're there to celebrate all students.
You have Christian Man. Is he reading the names again?
He is,
the
yes.
Toughest job.
Tried and true. I do not envy him.
So it's the toughest job in show business. I've told him that many times.
Yes.
And, well, you got one shot, as Eminem used to sing. So anyway,
yes.
Sang or said it. But anyway, anything else that we need to know about graduation and how you're involved here? Anything you want to add?
I would just say we have a very awesome group of kids, and so it's something that we, as their teachers and their administrations, we are proud to put on for them.
Dr. Candice Belt, well, it's got to be, I guess, a very poignant one for you tomorrow night. This will be your final graduation ceremony.
It will.
You made the announcement that you are leaving the principal position.
Yes, it will. It'll be my final graduation as principal, but next year I will be a senior mom.
That's right.
Cheering on from the stands. So I'm very excited to experience graduation from the other side as well. So
how do you look back on your time at Walker Valley?
Well, it's just been such a blessing, and what I shared with the staff and everyone else, like no one wants to leave Walker Valley. It's such a special place. The people, the parents, the students, it is amazing. But I'm very excited to be able to help principals in my new role. I know how challenging that job can be, so I want to be a help and support in doing that.
So tell me what's your new role. I didn't get the memo on that.
Right. I will be an HR business partner in Hamilton County with Hamilton County Schools. So I'll be working with about 17 principals with recruitment and hiring and all those things. So I told Dr. Cash it was all Sarah Crispin's fault. She's our HR director in Bradley County, and she has just been such a blessing to me in this role. So I want to turn around and be able to give that back.
All right, Walker Valley High School graduation tomorrow night. Hope it's outside.
Plan is outside.
Keep our fingers crossed. All right. Ladies, thanks so much. Great to see you.
Thank you. Thank you,
By
Steve.
the way, this segment brought to you by Lee University, and they are sponsoring our graduation coverage this year. And speaking of which, the president of Lee University is Dr. Conn here.
Yes.
He is here. He's probably in the coffee bar as we speak in our green room. So Dr. Paul Conn will join us in just a few minutes, the president of Lee University, and we'll talk about Lee graduation schedule for Saturday. All right, by the way, visit leeuniversity.edu, and we'll come right back in a moment. And here's a man who never graduated, by the way, from anything.
At Wholesale Supply, builders and contractors trust us for...
Okay, so that's how
Dad, I know how to do this. You taught me when I was 7.
Oh, what am I doing, matsplaining to you again?
Yes, but you're passionate about making mattresses. I can relate.
Aw, hashtag proud dad moment.
All our Mermaid brand mattresses are born local, made right here in beautiful East Tennessee.
And right now, you can save an additional 10% off any premium Mermaid mattress. And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
Food City. We heart moms.
To play in the tournament in one district, so we've got a lot of Walker Valley stuff going on with graduation and flag football and track yesterday. So it's busy season.
Does one of your daughters play on the team?
She is Anna. She's a junior at Walker Valley. Plays with the women's flag football.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Defense. Yeah.
I had Coach Pope and Emma Barnes in there yesterday with some players.
Yeah. We'll be heading out to Murfreesboro here in just a few hours.
So great. Yeah, they've got Coach Pope told me yesterday they got pool play, and then they'll hopefully win there, and then get to the state tournament. That is wonderful. Flag football is such
and then graduate.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. Such a big deal now. All right, Bobby, what's up?
Hey, markets were not up yesterday. The futures are up this morning. The Dow was down 389 points. They closed at 40,829. The S&P down 43 to close at 5,606, and the NASDAQ down 154 points yesterday to close at 17,689. Back to you guys in a busy Wednesday morning.
It is busy. All right, Bobby, how do people get a hold of you?
Hey, give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, it's 473-2215, or stop by and see me at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station.
You okay?
Hey, go Lady Mustangs.
You okay?
I'm fine. I'm just doing just fine, Steve.
Hey,
you threw me off a little bit. We got a lot going on this morning.
Yeah, you're the warm-up act for Dr. Paul Conn, as you have been before.
I know.
So
I know. I'm glad I could just segue right into Lee University. Hey, nothing. 529s, listeners out there, you got small children or grandchildren. Let's start saving for a 529 because college is coming before you know it.
It certainly is. Thank you, Bobby. Have a great day.
Now at Hardee's, My Rewards members get their favorite thirst quencher for just $1, like new handcrafted peach tea and peach lemonade, or any cup of Hardee's ice cold goodness for just $1 when you order on the app.
My name is Mark Road-Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk?
Yeah, ever since the car accident.
Logan Thompson.
Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
And you blew it.
I know.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. We get results.
Call Logan Thompson.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit ClevelandFord.com today.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM. What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
So what did you name her? Sophia.
Okay, Sophia, this might hurt a little bit, but we'll do it together. All right. Good job, Sophia.
Sophia, I'm here if you need me. Make sure you hold the baby's head when you give the baby to the mother. What did you name him?
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Simmons Bank celebration list. What's up?
Okay, happy birthday to our friend Bud Kenches today. His aunt and his mom sent that in to us. Also, Pete Williams is 26 today. That is from his mom and dad. Carly Coons is 15 today, a freshman at Polk County High School, and that is from her mom, dad, and Kendall. Carter Bilbrey is 6 years old today. His family says his favorite thing to do is talk everyone's ears off. So happy birthday to Carter today. Scott Norwood is celebrating today. Isabella Cook
Dr. Conn had a question about Scott Norwood. He and I both. You know who Scott Norwood is?
Yeah.
Remember him?
I didn't even know he had moved to Cleveland. And, there's not a lot of opportunities here.
Exactly.
We need a celebrity watch.
Yes.
So that when a celebrity moves here,
yes,
everybody is notified, so we can violate that person's privacy immediately.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. They can call Jimmy Logan like the rest of us. Scott Norwood, wide right. He cost the Buffalo Bills the championship in 1991. Is this the same one?
I doubt it.
Okay, we doubt it. Okay, fine.
Isabella Cook is 15 today, a student at Walker Valley. That is from her family. Kamaya Dodd is 6 years old today, kindergartner at Stewart Elementary. That's from Papa and Mimi. And then Mark Horning is celebrating today. That is from his wife and kids. Also a couple more in just now. We have Krista Stewart. They are celebrating, and Ricky Stewart. They're celebrating their 20th wedding anniversary today. And then Chelsea Nipper is having a birthday today as well. She's a teacher at Waterville, and that is from her family. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They're with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Well, my friend and my president at Lee University, Dr. Paul Conn, who is the president once again of Lee. Dr. Conn, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'd like to offer a personal apology on your behalf
to
Scott Norwood, because to associate him with a failed field goal try, that's
it's just his name.
I know it's his name, but I can see that ball just kind of fading off to the right. Don't you feel for kickers when it comes down, especially the college boys, the high school boys? Now the pros, they get them paid big. They go back to their mansion and. So you feel sorry for them. Boy, the life of a kicker is a lonely life, isn't it?
Oh, my goodness. It certainly is. Well, Dr. Conn, so much happening at Lee University. We've invited you in to talk about graduation, but there's a lot going on. I know there's a presidential search happening at...
Wait, what?
What happened?
Wait, no. I haven't checked my email.
What? You mean what?
My job?
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. I tried to get you to extend your time another 20 years, but oh well. No, give us the very latest. And the community's talking about this thing.
No, wait. Before you go past that,
okay, here we go.
I'm trying to imagine a 100-year-old.
Hey, let's break some records. Come on.
That's true. Well, yeah, there is a presidential search going on, as your faithful listeners will know. I was president once before.
I heard
Calvin Coolidge, back in that period. Little Woodrow Wilson toward the end. But
that's right.
So I've been president again for the last year as they do a very, very thorough search for a new president. And so we're nearing the end of that period. Sometime this summer, near the end of the summer, I'll be handing it over to a new president. I'm looking forward to that. And actually, the search is clarifying. So I get asked this more than anything. Now, I'm out there trying to raise money. Have I asked you yet? No, I don't think I have.
Have you asked Bridget?
Well, no. Bridget said take everything he's got.
Yeah. She can save up the tithe that she's not paid and give it to the engineering program.
That's absolutely true, and the Lord will multiply it. Yeah. That's our financial plan. Actually, I'm around. I'm out raising money. I'm asking people for money. But they don't ever want to talk about engineering. They want to talk about who's going to be the new president. And I say, hey, just relax. Wait, you got a president, But actually, the schedule is right on schedule. And Lord willing, we will have an announcement this weekend. Now, wouldn't that be something?
Wow.
Now, that transition won't take place to the end of the summer, but yeah, we've been in a very thorough search process. The board of directors, 24 members on our board of directors, almost all of them out of town. They appointed a 7-member search committee who's been doing this for the last 6 months. That search committee hired or engaged a search firm, a big national search firm that specializes in faith-based searches. And they've worked through until they are now down to 4 finalists. And I think they said they originally did Zoom interviews, 1-hour interviews with 55 possible candidates. They then narrowed it to 24, and then to 12, then to 4. So they've been very deliberate about this. So the hope is the board of directors meets in its spring meeting on Friday. Got a lot of things to do on Friday, but the most important thing would be to select a new president.
Wow.
So the goal and the plan is for the board to make a final choice on Friday. If that happens on schedule, and I'm there, I might miss it. I sleep in a lot this time of year.
Wow.
But it's possible. It's in fact likely that it will be announced at our commencement exercises, or at least maybe an announcement go out. We'd like to hold it for Mix 104.1 WCLE.
Please.
We used to hold news releases for the New York Times.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That didn't work out so well for us.
No.
Because they kept spelling my name K-A-H-N, and it made me uncomfortable. K-H-A. But anyway, so Lord willing, we'll have an announcement.
Wow.
Late this weekend.
Wow. That's a big deal, and in the history of Lee University. Let's talk about this weekend because graduation. You know what? Before we talk about graduation, let's talk about engineering, because you made a lot of waves. Your announcement about Lee's first new program in quite some time. Engineering. You came in here and talked about this. How's it going? You haven't been here, I don't believe, since you secured the properties. So let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, the ramp up to engineering is going great. There are 2 aspects of this. One is the fundraising aspect, probably 3. Second would be the actually drawing of the plans, design of the building, and third would be the site acquisition and preparation of the site. So we have acquired the site, and we're now in a position to announce that it will be at the corner of Central Avenue and Parker Street, or Paul Conn Parkway. So there's a little rise there where we currently have a parking lot. There's a little cinder block strip, with 5 businesses. We've acquired that property. Those tenants have left. Those businesses have relocated. And so we're ready to go. We have the site. Fundraising is going terrific. And I tease about, I hate it when people see me coming and they think they're going to get asked for money. And I would like to combat that perception.
Please do.
Although it's frequently true.
It is true.
That's why I can't quite shake. They say a college president is somebody who lives in a big house and begs for a living. And so I'm actually, they say fundraising is an acquired taste.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think I've acquired it.
You have acquired it.
I actually believe that God wants me to have your money, Steve.
Amen.
And so fundraising is going great. We're trying to raise $15 million this year by the end of the calendar year. Mm-hmm. Don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'll be making a report to the board on Friday, which will be a very positive report. Right. Lots of local businesses and individuals have already stepped up to help us, and I tease about that. I'm so pleased with this community. Mm-hmm. Because we haven't really gone to the community and asked for help in a systematic way since 2018, 2019. And so we've got lots of great friends here. Business owners, don't be afraid to say hello to me if we meet. So, but I might be asking you for your money before this is over with. But the money's going great. We pursue gifts from out-of-town foundations, and that's in process. Anyway, we'll be ready to make an announcement on that in the next couple of months.
We're joined by Dr. Paul Conn, president of Lee University. You have compared this in a lot of ways to the success of I'm talking about the program, the nursing program, which has just been unbelievable, 10 years, which is hard to believe. That engineering really is the next step for Lee University.
Absolutely. And you know what it is very similar to nursing. And I remember our realizing to start up a cold startup of a nursing program where none had existed before was a tough startup. But that went so well. We hit every goal in the development of that program and went from 0 to 400 nursing majors in 6 years, which is really remarkable. And as you know, we got a gorgeous building, state-of-the-art equipment, wonderful faculty, and we're pouring out nurses into this area. And, here in Cleveland, at our local hospital, in Chattanooga, at those hospitals particularly, they scoop up our nurses as soon as they come off the line. So we will be graduating several dozen more nurses this weekend, and they all have multiple job offers. So we looked at engineering as similar. It's not liberal arts. It's not humanities. We're known for our music and for religious studies, for teacher ed, but this is a professional area, and we think we're going to also have a very strong immediate startup. As a matter of fact, we're expecting, based on what we've seen so far, 35 to 40 full-time freshman engineering majors already this fall. Wow. And we're telling them, come on, we'll get started. We've got the faculty, we've got the courses that lay the groundwork, math, physics, the liberal arts. By your sophomore year, we're telling these students, we'll have all the bells and whistles. And let me say, there's lots of kids out there in graduating from Cleveland High, Walker Valley, Bradley High, and Cleveland State, who haven't yet fully decided about where they're going to be at school in the fall, not just for engineering. But let me urge you, don't fail to take a look at your hometown option, because I could bore you half the day with stories of local people who stayed here and had a full going off to college experience. So it's not too late. Call us over there if you're still not 100% sure. High school seniors, and we have a wonderful kind of a pipeline from Cleveland State. We love taking Cleveland State graduates.
Dr. White's on deck, actually.
We've traded visits, and we've become friends. Yeah. I really like his approach to the partnership between the community college and the four-year institution. So I think he's been a wonderful addition to our community. We're have really been enjoyed getting to know him along the way. So anyway, we're still looking at applicants and admitting people for our fall semester. So then the engineering is just one piece of that.
It's a big new piece. We're joined by Dr. Paul Conn, president of Lee University, and you can visit leeuniversity.edu for full information. It is not too late. All right, Dr. Conn, this weekend is the culmination of so many hundreds of students and their experience at Lee over the years.
Yeah, and I don't know if many people come over to our side of town at a time like this, but if you should drive down Church Street in front of our nursing building, you'll see a 5,000 seat open air venue being constructed right now. It's my last stop as I left the office last night, but we create a huge stage. They put down 5,000 folding chairs, and there's plenty of room on that huge field. So that's our primary venue. Now, that's totally weather dependent. So we also set up our arena. It seems a little crazy to create redundant venues, but we will have in place by Friday morning 2 totally separate venues. Now, the arena only seats about 2,200, so that's tough. The seniors will be having graduation practice tomorrow. I'll talk with them again tomorrow. The seniors know that if it's outdoors, they're pretty well unlimited. They can bring anybody they want. If it's indoors, they're down to 2 to 4 tickets. So that's tough, but we'll have to see. Believe me, I'm a weather watcher this time of the year, as these other principals are that have outdoor. Now, Cleveland High, they've gone indoors. I mean, what's the fun in that?
Speaking as a Bradley alum.
But I have a granddaughter graduating at Cleveland High.
Okay.
But I miss the old days where you sat out there in the heat and the humidity and you watched the thunderstorms.
Watch the people pass out.
And you had a little timer, so when you saw a lightning strike, you'd just try to calculate how close it is. Those were the good old days. No, as a matter of fact, that's still the good old days for Walker Valley and Bradley, but Cleveland goes indoors. In my opinion, that's a little bit too easy. So Friday night, we have what we call a commissioning service, and that's when student speakers speak, basically. All students, all the time. No wise old grown-ups making speeches. So then Friday night is a tradition that we started 39 years ago, and it's giving a Bible to every graduate. They come across the stage, and it's really a wonderful part of our commencement weekend. We call that a commissioning service because we're commissioning them to go out from the college campus and do wonderful things. Then Saturday morning, the big event, 9:30. Lord willing, we'll be out there on that field. Otherwise, we'll be in the arena. I have a terrific speaker. He is the former president, now the chancellor. And you know what a chancellor is?
Well, one who chancels, I heard.
One who chancels. And,
We're still trying to figure that out.
And one of the reasons I invited him over for this commencement so he could chancel me up a little. And then I'll chancel him. We're going to exchange chanceling experiences. His name is Randy Lowry, and he is terrific. He was president of Lipscomb for 17 years. During the same 17 years I was president of Lee, so we got acquainted. It's a school that's very similar to Lee. They have the advantage of Nashville, greater Nashville area. We have the advantage of frequent visits on Heartline, which he doesn't do. Can you imagine trying to build a university without that?
He's welcome anytime.
Yeah, he's a lawyer. But, anytime you say he's a lawyer, but I'm sorry to all my attorney friends out there, but he actually came from Pepperdine, which is a faith-based institution, as you know, in California, where he was the dean of the law school out there and an outstanding law professor. He came from there to be his adopted home of Tennessee to come to Lipscomb. He resigned from the Lipscomb presidency and became chancellor about 4 years ago, about the same time I did. Wonderful speaker, terrific heart for young people, for higher education, but a real practical down-to-earth approach. So that'll be streamed, of course, on Mix 104.1 WCLE or its its Empire, its Constellation.
Yes, several networks.
Constellation of other.
Constellation.
So, if you can't get over there, most of you wouldn't want to do that, but check us out.
It's a wonderful service.
You'll see a lot of the pomp and circumstance that's associated with college commencements. We have 200 faculty members all marching in their plumage. They try to outdo one another with how brightly colored their gowns are. It's a really wonderful event.
It is. It's the culmination. Dr. Paul Conn, president of Lee University, and Dr. Conn, thank you for what you've done the last year.
You're welcome. Thank you very much, Steve. So
tremendous.
We'll stay in touch on this. We'll hope for a good dry weather weekend for all of us here.
I believe so. Doctor, thanks for coming. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Our graduation coverage of all of our graduations, high school and college and university, is presented by Lee University. Thanks to Lee. You can visit leeuniversity.edu. And as Dr. Conn said, those parents and grandparents out there, it's not too late to consider Lee University for the fall. Looking forward to that. We have Dr. Andy White. I believe Dr. White is here, and president of Cleveland State. Their commencement is happening on Friday. Let's take a break right here. When we come back, we're going to check local and state news and all to come here on Mix 104.1, also on mixtv.tv. We'll be back in a moment.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
I'm Gianna Gelosi. 133 Catholic cardinals attended a mass and grabbed lunch before they're locked in the Vatican to choose a successor to Pope Francis.
Among the standouts, Pietro Parolin, the Vatican's Secretary of State, and Francis's number 2. Cardinal Pizzaballa, the Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem, notable for his diplomacy in the war between Israel and Hamas. And Cardinal Tagle of the Philippines, dubbed the Asian Pope Francis.
That's Fox's Lauren Green. When a new pope has been chosen, the Sistine Chapel chimney will blow out white smoke. India and Pakistan at risk of an all-out war as the two nuclear powers trade cross-border fire.
In a briefing to reporters, Indian officials say 9 targets were hit in Pakistan and on the Pakistani side of the disputed Kashmir region. Now, the dispute over Kashmir dates back to 1947.
That's Fox's Lucas Tomlinson. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. And local and state news here, the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. I just received a note from the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce that Dr. Paul Conn will be speaking. He's going to be the featured speaker at the Mel Bedwell Small Business Luncheon on May 22nd at the Museum Center at 5. Boss, just got that in. That'll be held at the museum on May 22nd. You can go to clevelandchamber.com for ticket information. Always a big event. Bradley County School District announced new leadership at 2 elementary schools. Kirk Campbell is moving from Charleston Elementary STEAM Academy. He is the new principal of Waterville Community Elementary School. Allison Bynum, who's been the instructional coach at Charleston, is now the new principal of the Charleston Elementary STEAM Academy. So once again, Campbell moving from Charleston to Waterville, and Allison Bynum is now the new principal of the Charleston Elementary STEAM Academy. That is, of course, beginning in the new school year. Also in our news this morning, Governor Bill Lee issued his first veto since taking office. He rejected a bill that would have expanded the power of the state parole board to deny parole based on the seriousness of a crime. The governor said the measure would undo part of his 2021 Reentry Success Act aimed at reducing recidivism. Also in our news this morning, the trial continues in the trial of former State House Speaker Glenn Cassida and his aide Cade Cothran. The defense for the former House staffer Cothran is considering a request for mistrial in the corruption trial. U.S. District Court Judge Eli Richardson sent the jury home Tuesday before it could be seated when defense attorney Cynthia Sherwood, who's representing the former aide Cade Cothran, notified the court she might seek a mistrial because of audio that was played on Monday in the trial that was supposed to be redacted. A North Carolina woman is suing Erlanger, Western Carolina Hospital, and a Cleveland-based debt collections agency following a data breach in July of 2024. Peggy Long says her personal and medical information was exposed in the breach and that she was not notified until April. The lawsuit claims Erlanger and Nationwide Recovery Services failed to follow federal privacy and cybersecurity laws. Well, we've been putting the spotlight on graduation. Here's a reminder. High school graduations locally kick off tomorrow night. Walker Valley High School goes first as usual. They are scheduled now to have their graduation ceremony at 7:30 tomorrow night in the football stadium at Walker Valley. Cleveland High School will hold their graduation Friday night, 6 o'clock, in the Raider Arena. Bradley Central High School is scheduled for graduation Saturday night, 7:30 in Bear Stadium. Lee University, as you've heard, is having their graduation exercises on Saturday morning, 9:30 a.m., scheduled to be outdoors. They're outside of the business school. They're at business and nursing school there. And then Cleveland State is on Friday night. We were scheduled to have Dr. Andy White joining us. We understand Dr. White's not feeling well this morning. Probably thought about seeing Bridget, and I can't blame him.
Me?
Quite frankly.
More like you.
Yeah, probably so. Anyway, so we'll hope to get Dr. White in soon. Now, Fruit Loops, you've set up a special graduation section of the website and the app. Is that right?
Yes, so the graduation headquarters page is on the website, mymix1041.com. You can go see it there or download one of the apps. So we've got a mobile app, iOS and Android. You can download that also on our website or our TV apps. So we've got Roku, Apple TV, Google TV, all of those. So
I think we're going to stream all of the graduations here locally on mixtv.tv as they happen. So looking forward to
yes.
All right, that's the news. Full news at mymix1041.com. And a man who may lose his Lee University diploma. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford in Cleveland is celebrating Memorial Day all month long. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates on their entire inventory of Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford Cleveland, North Lee Highway, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate has finally cleared up there as we had an accident earlier this morning near Ottawa. So things are looking great. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The Wise Outdoor Pool opens May 24th, and we'll be there that morning with a live broadcast from 10 to 12. Find out more at clevelandtnymca.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, so we've got a big contest happening here this morning. Mix 1041 celebrates 25 years of carrying the Atlanta Braves. We're part, of course, of the Braves radio network, and we're giving away a bunch of Braves tickets all this season, really beginning today. We're calling it Braves 25, and it's all presented by Cleveland Ford. Honest people, honest deals at Cleveland Ford. So we're giving away 4 tickets to see the Braves and Padres in Atlanta on Memorial Day weekend, Saturday, May 24th. And Bridget, tell people how they can get registered.
Okay, you can call or text 423-614-6499. Again, our number 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, be sure to include your name with that.
And you can call the Volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line. And now a special word from Volunteer Rid-A-Pest. And listen up for this really great offer here.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
Hardee's Original Bag. 2 full-size favorites, fries and a drink, just $5.99. Or choose 2 double cheeseburgers for just $1 more. A great big bag of original goodness, just $5.99.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit clevelandford.com today.
From the fun and games department.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 1041 Spring Home Refresh is back. Each week, we're cracking open the Mix 1041 prize vault, and we'll give away amazing prizes to help with your home refresh. We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Boy, I could go for a Frosty from Wendy's right about now.
Doesn't that sound good?
But they got new Frosties, too. I don't know if you're going to talk about that, but you've probably got something else to talk about.
Yes. No, they have the new Tangerine Twist Lemonade. It's a vibrant drink that blends sweet tangerine with hints of strawberry and orange for a citrus-forward twist that's perfect for spring and summer sipping. The Tangerine Twist Lemonade is available now at Wendy's.
You got anything else?
Nope.
See, and you know me, guys. I'm going to tell you like it is. But I love Wendy's. Get you a single with cheese, everything but pickled onion, and a large or biggie fry, and get the chocolate Frosty, and get a Coke Zero, and just go back and forth. I mean,
it's classic.
Just can't beat it. Thank you for finally noticing I'm classic. Appreciate
no,
that.
Not you.
You saying I'm getting old? Is that right? All right, Mix 1041. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Speaking of old people,
May is Better Sleep Month.
There he is.
New mattress is proven to raise your quality of sleep. You can choose from locally made or famous national brands at Mermaid Mattress, where you'll find a better mattress at a better price, guaranteed.
For today, occasional rain showers throughout the day, a high of 67 and a low of 58 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies early in the day and then scattered thunderstorms throughout the day, throughout the afternoon and evening, a high of 78 and a low of 56 tomorrow night. And then on Friday, cloudy early in the day, partly cloudy later, a slight chance of a rain shower with a high of 76. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 58 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have a few rain showers in our listening area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Conn Ready Mix, a family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Visit lamcon.us to find out more.
The Cleveland Family YMCA Outdoor Pool opens May 24th. Join the Cleveland Family Y now. clevelandtnymca.org.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
You know, some say that you should change your mattress every 8 years.
However, from experience, we know that not everybody follows this advice.
So we're looking for the oldest Mermaid mattress in the Chattanooga area.
Just go to mermaid.com and tell us how old your mattress is and why you haven't replaced it yet.
The winner of the oldest Chattanooga mattress will win a free new Mermaid mattress.
Everyone who enters will automatically qualify for a huge discount on a new mattress and a free pillow, because let's face it, it's time.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally, handmade, hand delivered.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk? Yeah, ever since the car accident. Logan Thompson. Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hi, my name is Addison, and I am from Bradley Central.
Of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to our friend Bud Kinches today. His aunt and his mom sent that in to us. Pete Williams is 26 today. That's from his mom and dad. Carly Coons is 15 today, a freshman at Polk County High School. That is from mom, dad, and Kendall. Carter Bilbrey is 6 years old today. That is from his family. Scott Norwood is also celebrating today. Isabella Cook is 15, a student at Walker Valley. That's from her family. Kamaya Dodd is 6 years old today in kindergarten at Stewart Elementary. That's from her papa and Mimi. Also, Mark Horning is celebrating a birthday today. That's from his wife and kids. Ricky and Krista Stewart, they are celebrating their 20th wedding anniversary today. Chelsea Nipper is having a birthday, a teacher at Waterville Elementary. That is from her family. Barbara Anderson is celebrating a birthday today, and Brandon Satterfield is 16, a sophomore at Walker Valley, where he plays baseball and football. That's from mom, dad, and brother Josh. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Dew, 423-381-3427.
At 8:27, we have full news this morning. A lot of news, including the changes that we announced earlier. The Bradley County school system, they tell us that two new principal positions will be filled. Charleston Elementary Principal Kirk Campbell is moving over to Waterville next school year, and the instructional coach at Charleston, Allison Bynum, is going to become the principal of the Charleston Elementary STEAM Academy. Those stories and more in full detail on our website at mymix1041.com.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
And we are joined by our friends in the Warren and Griffin law firm who are now in Cleveland. We're joined by Fred Cleland and Derek Nelson, attorneys. Good morning, gentlemen.
Thank you. Good morning.
How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yes, sir, I'm doing good. Fred, I want to begin with you. Talk about Warren and Griffin, now attorneys at law, now in Cleveland.
Well, thanks for having us. We have a new office that we've put at 440 Stewart Road. It's more the newer section, I would say, just across from the Zaxby's is what I like to tell people. We've opened that up at the end of August. And what our firm does, for the most part, it's a personal injury law firm. So we handle people that have been injured in car accidents or other injuries, falls. One of the things people need to know about is workers' compensation. People get hurt on the job, and it turns out that's way more complicated than it should be. We also do Social Security work. So if people have those issues, please feel free to call us.
Certainly. So how do we get in touch with you? We'll go ahead and mention that right here at the top.
Well, you can visit us at 440 Stewart Road, and you can also call us at 423-641-4878.
All right, Derek Nelson also joining us. And Derek, tell us what you do there at the firm.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for having us. So I'm also a lawyer at the firm. It is Mr. Cleland and myself that are operating this office out here in Cleveland. We're very excited to be here. I do the exact same thing as Fred, which is mainly auto accidents, workers' comp, and Social Security disability.
So I know, Derek, that Warren and Griffin loves to be involved in the communities they serve. And you guys, I know you just had a big event a couple of weeks ago, maybe, with our friend Boo Carter. Is that right?
It was exciting. Yes, we did. We're glad to have him come down from Knoxville. We had our annual Never Text and Drive Day where we're just trying to get the word out. We shouldn't be texting and driving. We all know this, but just trying to bring more attention to it. Have some folks come by, sign the pledge to never text and drive, get some pictures with Boo Carter, who really was a joy to have. It was a great event, had a good turnout, and it was just nice to see the community come out.
Fred, I know Warren and Griffin, really the community, very, very important. You guys are involved in so many different things.
Yes, and I'll tell you, one of the things we're doing right now is, you may have heard that food banks are having some issues. There's been a lot of cuts to food banks, and right now we're having a legal challenge where law firms are participating in a food bank drive. If you come to our office at 440 Stewart Road, we have a box where you can donate to the food bank. There's also a QR code so that if you come with your phone, everybody's got a phone, they can use the QR code and you can donate to the food bank. And we'd greatly appreciate if you come and donate to the food bank. It's one of the, it is something we really have to do. We need to help in these situations. The cuts to the food bank have been pretty significant. So
yeah, I have read about that, definitely. Fred Cleland and Derek Nelson. Derek, anything you want to add here before we go? Warren and Griffin in Cleveland.
We're very happy to be here, and we appreciate you having us this morning.
Yeah, thank you.
Fred, and Fred, if you will, repeat the contact information for Warren and Griffin.
Sure, it's 440 Stewart Road. That's right across from the Zaxby's, as I like to say. Yeah. And then our phone number is 423-641-4878 or 641-HURT. So
yeah, that's right. That's good. Warren and Griffin, gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We've got sports coming up right around the corner. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. Back in a moment. It's spring at the town's.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
(698-7205). When you mention that you heard it here, again, it's such an issue. I mean, nobody wants to admit they listen here.
They're going to charge you more.
I would never do it. Well, actually, you get half price on Mosquito Guard. So Mosquito Guard will keep the mosquitoes out of your yard. And with Mosquito Guard at Volunteer Ridipest, call them. Half price on your first treatment. Now, if you're not satisfied, you got all your money back, so you can't lose. Call 698-7205. And I tell you what, the key word is going to be Bridget is a pest. Bridget is a pest. I'm sure you call right now, 698-7205. They will give everything to you for free, everything you need.
Not nice.
And a matter of fact, just for Mother's Day, extra pesticide for your mother-in-law. That's what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of which, Mix 1041, our Mother Like No Other giveaway. Bridget, I'm going to hand you the paper from the fortune cookie here.
Thank you.
And tell me what's happening.
All right, so you can win a dozen roses from Perry's Petals, dinner for 4 from Old Fort Restaurant, and a Polar Pizza from Baskin Robbins. So a special mom will win this contest. So if you're a mom yourself, you can nominate yourself or a mom that you love. You can call or text in right now, 423-614-6499. Call us on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line or text us that same number. It's the Cleveland State Cougar line.
Tennessee Valley,
Everybody thinking about the weather, especially as graduation week is here. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Love your sleep with up to $800 savings on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster adjustable sleep sets at this area's best of the best mattress store, Mermaid Mattress.
Man, I've missed that.
I have too.
Love your sleep.
Not that, but
Love your sleep.
For today, we'll have occasional rain showers throughout the day, a high of 67 and a low of 58 tonight. And then for tomorrow, cloudy skies early in the day. We'll have scattered thunderstorms developing later in the day, a high of 78 and a low of 56. And then on Friday, cloudy early in the day, partly cloudy later, a slight chance of a rain shower with a high of 76. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 58 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have some spotty rain showers in our listening area.
This weather forecast sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland up on the hill.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Uri Davis at Candice Creek Farm Bureau Insurance.
This is Uri Davis. We are Tennessee and Cleveland's insurance company. Call me at Candice Creek Farm Bureau for a free quote today. 423-813-3223. Located in Candice Creek Center across from Waggles.
Mix 1041. Mix 1041. Good morning. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, and let's go to our local coverage. Last night, Cleveland High School won the district baseball championship. They defeated Walker Valley 7-1 in the district championship game. So now, Cleveland plays Ooltewah in the first round of the region, and then Walker Valley will play Bradley also in the first round of the region. So here's what's happening. The baseball coaches are going to meet today. They will determine when the games will happen, but due to high school graduations this week. Of course, this happens each year. Cleveland soccer over Ray County in 12 penalty kicks in the district semifinals. Walker Valley, they defeated McMinn County 3-1. So now Cleveland will play Walker Valley for the district championship Friday at noon, and that will be at Walker Valley. Cleveland at Walker Valley soccer, boys soccer for the district championship Friday at noon. Cleveland softball over Ray County, shut them out 10-0 last night. They will now, then Walker Valley defeated Cleveland 5-2 in the district runner-up game. And so that's some local scores. Appreciate Al Morris, Cleveland High School Athletic Director, sending us all that information. And then we found out yesterday, Kentucky Derby winner Sovereignty will not run in the Preakness, which is the second leg of the Triple Crown, meaning we will not have a Triple Crown winner. Braves over the Reds last night, 2-1 in 10 innings. They'll play again tonight, 7:15 in Atlanta on Mix 1041. Also, if you want to catch Braves pregame, the game, and postgame, tune in to ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Don't forget, we are celebrating 25 years of being your Atlanta Braves radio network stations in Cleveland, Mix 1041, with Braves 25, presented by Cleveland Ford. And so we're giving away 4 tickets today to Braves Padres Memorial Day weekend, Saturday, May 24th in Atlanta. You can qualify by calling in on the volunteer Redapest mix line. We love to see Bridget have to jump up from the studio and run to catch a phone because Sharon is not here. Sharon lost her great-grandmother, 104 years old, in Jacksonville, Florida, and we're praying for her and her family. We're heading down there this morning. So anyway, call in if you want to win the tickets, 423-614-6499, the volunteer Redapest mix line, or text in. Bridget, you'd prefer people text the Cleveland State Cougar line so you don't have to leave your chair. Hang on a second. Go ahead.
That may be easier this morning, but if you call, I'll be glad to answer it. Ashley's here now, actually.
Oh, is Ashley?
She loves to take phone calls.
Oh, please. I'm begging you. I don't care if you qualified earlier this morning. We love for Ashley to answer the phone because she hates everybody. So
Andy Morris sent us additional scores, by the way.
Hang on.
Whenever you're ready.
I'll do that in a second. Oh, go ahead. That's fine. Good morning, Andy.
Walker Valley softball defeated Cleveland 4-3 last night to claim the district championship.
So I had that.
Okay. Bradley Barrett softball defeated Howard 12-2 last night.
Did not have that.
To stay alive in their district championship.
Okay. Hey, Andy, great job last night, buddy. He did he and Jacob Mason did the district championship game at Cleveland, Walker Valley and Cleveland winning that, as we said. NBA playoffs, what a night last night. Warriors go into Minnesota. I can't stand the Timberwolves, and my son loves them. So, I mean, when they beat – I love the Lakers. So when they beat the Lakers, I mean, he just terrorized me, a little nitwit son who going to find himself out of the will.
Go Timberwolves.
Yeah, exactly. He's in my face screaming Ant-Man.
Good.
Like anybody knows who that is. Anthony Edwards, who's on record, this buffoon, saying that he could beat Michael Jordan. In his, maybe he's talking about now, but he's Michael and Magic and Larry. Kareem, throw them all in there. Ant-Man would be smushed like an ant compared to all these people. So Holden Hartline just loves hanging over my head.
Love it.
When the T-Wolves, and he can't name another player, by the way, when the T-Wolves beat the Lakers. And I love the Lakers. Anyway. Warriors, though, they go into Minneapolis. I can't wait because I leave before he gets up, so I cannot wait to talk about this later. Warriors beat the T-Wolves 99-88, game one. But Steph Curry left with a hamstring injury. He is doubtful for game two. Pacers, oh my goodness, last-second three-pointer in Cleveland. Good morning, Carmen Lastoria. He's a big Cleveland Cavalier fan. 120-119, Tyrese Halliburton. Game winner for the Pacers, 121-19. Pacers won both games in Cleveland in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Tonight, the other half of the East semis, Knicks at Celtics, 7 o'clock, TNT. Knicks lead 1-0. Nuggets at Oklahoma City tonight, 9:30, TNT. Nuggets lead 1-0. Very interesting. The road teams won all first games in the NBA playoffs, the 4 series left. Right there. You got something else?
Nope.
Are you moving around like I don't know.
Nope.
I don't care.
I'm good.
All right, back in a moment.
If you suspect a stroke, call 911 and insist on
Memorial Day sales event all month long at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 160 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $14,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 3.9% for up to 72 months. Get employee pricing plus on a new Grand Cherokee. $14,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Food City. We heart moms.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
You're watching Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv, presented by Bradley Medical Center. We'll be right back.
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit ClevelandFord.com today.
From the fun and games department.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 1041 Spring Home Refresh is back. Each week, we're cracking open the Mix 1041 prize vault, and we'll give away amazing prizes to help with your home refresh. We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. April is Limb Loss and Limb Difference Awareness Month, a time to focus on preventing amputations and improving lives. At the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga, they are proud to lead amputation prevention and offer innovative treatments that restore blood flow and save limbs. These treatments help them achieve some of the region's highest success rates in limb salvage. Their goal is simple: to save limbs, improve mobility, and help their patients remain independent. If you or a loved one is experiencing non-healing wounds, leg pain, or other signs of poor circulation, don't wait. Call the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga today at 423-602-2750 or visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com to learn more about your options. Remember that early detection and intervention can save lives and ensure a healthier, happier future. Trust your care with the VIC Vascular Team. The VIC team offers 6 convenient locations to serve you. They accept self-referrals and provide timely appointments.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Is presented by Bradley Medical Center. Let's get our final check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to our friend Bud Kinches today. His aunt and his mom called that in to us. Pete Williams is 26 today. That is from his mom and dad. Carly Coons is 15 today, a freshman at Polk County High School. That's from mom, dad, and Kendall. Carter Bilbrey is 6 years old today. That is from his family. His family says his favorite thing to do is talk everyone's ears off. So happy birthday to Carter today. Scott Norwood is celebrating. Isabella Cook is 15, a student at Walker Valley. That's from her family. Kamaya Dodd is 6 years old today in kindergarten at Stewart Elementary. That's from her papa and Mimi. Also, Mark Horning is celebrating today from his wife and kids. Ricky and Krista Stewart, they're celebrating their 20th wedding anniversary today. Chelsea Nipper is having a birthday today, a teacher at Waterville. That is from her family. Barbara Anderson is having a birthday today. And then Brandon Satterfield is 16, a sophomore at Walker Valley, where he plays baseball and football. That's from mom, dad, and his brother Josh. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Our friend Nathan Napier is here. He is the owner of Little Caesars. How are you?
Hey, good morning, Steve.
Great
it's a
to
pleasure
see
to be here this morning with you guys.
Well, I wish you meant that, but anyway, it's okay.
Well,
is it really a pleasure for anybody to be here with us?
I mean, it's always fun talking pizza. Maybe 8:50 in the morning is a little early for some pizza talk. I mean, we're not really thinking about dinner this early in the morning yet, probably, but yeah. It's always good being here, sharing the time with you guys.
It's great to have you. Hey, so first of all, I really appreciate you at Little Caesars getting involved with us this year in our Teacher and Nurses Appreciation Week. It's a tremendous week.
Yeah, so what we thought we would do to partner is we would give away free cheese breads. I know a lot of families are going to have their regular pizza time this week. So if you just buy like A3 meat or A Supreme or A stuffed crust, as long as you just get $10 worth of product, which is pretty easy to do on pizza nowadays, we're going to give away a free cheese bread to those individuals that show their badge and show us that, they're affiliated with those organizations. And the cool thing about it is it's a brand new recipe, so it's a different product. So it's a way for you guys in the community to actually try the product as well.
So let's talk about that. What's different about the cheese bread?
Okay, so the cheese bread is one of those things we used to make in-house all the time, but making it in-house all the time had lots of inconsistencies. It was hard to make it perfectly every single day the same way all the time, and the power of a brand is its ability to do the same thing repetitively so customers know what to expect, whether they're buying pizza in California or Maine. So what we did is we now have a bakery that makes these crusts for us to make sure and ensure the consistency, and in taste tests, it actually beats the old product.
Wow.
And so far, my kids love it. We've had a lot of customers comment on it. So I think people will be pleased with the product. And I'm excited about giving away a lot of free ones Wednesday through Friday of this week.
Yeah, it's so starting today for teachers and nurses, show your badge at Little Caesars and here in Cleveland. And you can do that and then get that free cheese bread with a $10 purchase. All right, so...
And it could be Cleveland or Athens.
Or Athens. Okay, Cleveland. Okay, both. Great. Remind me, tell everybody where your Athens location is.
Okay, it's on 1506 Decatur Pike, so at the intersection of Decatur and Congress Parkway.
Right there. Mm-hmm. Well, so Mountain Dew is one of the most popular brands, especially around here. And I know I know personally, but you've got a new partnership with Little Caesars and Mountain Dew and Pepsi.
Yeah, so we're doing something really cool with Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew kind of has a cult following. Like in the past several years, people have seen us kind of partner with movies. So we did the Batman movie. We had the cameo there at Little Caesars. And we've got the relationship with Call of Duty. So during the Call of Duty releases, you come in the fall and you can get these cool things and outfits while you play the game. And this year we decided to not just partner with Pepsi, but the brand inside of Pepsi, Mountain Dew. And we have an exclusive Mountain Dew flavor that's only being released to Little Caesars. And once it's sold out, it's sold out. Okay. We started selling it on Monday. It's called Mango Heat.
Okay, so what is it? What's it? Yeah, Mango Heat.
Describe it's a. Honestly, I've not had it yet. I don't drink a lot of soda. Yeah. My kids say it's kind of tangy with a little bit of kick on the backside of it. Yeah. It's got a nice, beautiful orange can to correspond to our colors. Mm-hmm. And we only had about, less than 40 cases per store. So when they're gone, they're gone. They're not making any more. It's a limited release. So if you have someone in your life that really loves Mountain Dew, that's just an aficionado, then send to Little Caesars because it's going to be one of those things that's here and then it's gone. We have a limit right now this week of just 2 cans per customer. Okay, so that great partnership with Mountain Dew and Little Caesars Mango Heat. Mango Heat Mountain Dew. Limited time offer. All right, finally, I've been hearing about the pretzel pizza. You and I have talked about this. So tell us about the pretzel pizza at Little Caesars. Yeah, I think the pretzel pizza might be the most innovative product that Little Caesars has ever come out with. Wow. It's certainly the one that gets commented the most on social media. There's not another product where when it leaves, people always go to social media and tell Little Caesars to bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. So it always creates a lot of buzz. Mm-hmm. It's a unique product when it's made perfectly. And right now, that is our limited time offer for about the next 4 to 5 weeks before we get into the summertime. And then this summer, we have some really special things planned with new pizzas and movies coming out. And hopefully you'll come and talk more about that. But so pretzel pizza is available right now at Little Caesars? Absolutely. So you should come get a pretzel pizza, and then you should come get a can of the new Mountain Dew to go with it. Yep. Combine the two really unique products you can only get at Little Caesars, and then post it on social media and tell everybody how awesome it is. I love it. All right, so Nathan just reminded everybody, especially the newer people in this community, where they can find Little Caesars in Cleveland and Bradley County. Yeah, so we're strategically placed in the north, central, and south side of the county. So we have a location just not too far from here at Paul Huff Parkway, 615 Paul Huff Parkway. We have the location on Key Street down by the Village Green. And then we also have the location at McGrady Drive, which is the one that we just relocated. It's celebrating its 1-year anniversary being relocated this year. Yep. And it has a pickup window for your convenience. Wow, that's great. Our buddy Nathan Napier, don't forget, thanks so much to you and Little Caesars. They are doing the very special deal beginning today, tomorrow, and Friday for teachers and nurses. Show your badge. And remind them what they're going to get, Nathan. Yeah, they're going to get a free cheese bread. Just cool. Come in, get a 3-meat, get a Supreme, and you get a free cheese bread.
I love it. Nathan, great to see you, bud. Thanks for what you're doing in this community. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me, guys.
Anytime. Nathan Napier, everybody. It is right now 3 minutes before 9, and coming up, we have more to come right here on Mix 104.1. Stand by, everybody.
This is Freddie Bryson from Capital.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Okay, so that's how
Dad, I know how to do this. You taught me when I was 7.
Oh, what am I doing? Matt-splaining to you again?
Yes, but you're passionate about making mattresses. I can relate.
Aw, hashtag proud dad moment.
All our Mermaid brand mattresses are born local, made right here in beautiful East Tennessee.
And right now you can save an additional 10% off any premium Mermaid mattress. And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted and they found me that truck.
My Rewards members get their favorite thirst quencher for just $1, like new handcrafted peach tea and peach lemonade, or any cup of Hardee's ice cold goodness for just $1 when you order on the app.
I keep dancing with my...
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
All right, we are Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv. Good morning and welcome in. We're joined now by Erin Worthington, Erin Bancroft Photography. Erin, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. And well, first of all, just tell us about your business.
Well, I've been in business for over 10 years. I shoot high school seniors, families, and just started doing some branding sessions, headshots, things like that. And then just, really try to create those moments in everyday life that we may miss along the way because we're just so busy with our schedules, but it's really important to get those pictures done so you can have those moments to look back on, on years to come.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it, and to have those moments preserved.
Yes.
With pictures, it will mean a lot, especially later down the road.
Yes. There's actually a friend of mine. Her mom just passed away, and they were gathering photos for the slideshow and for the visitation and everything.
Sure.
And I said I'd be happy to pass on the ones that I took, years ago if that would help. So, that may be a somber time for your family, but those moments really do matter when the time comes. So that's one of the reasons I do this, is to preserve those memories.
We're joined by Erin Worthington. It's Erin Bancroft Photography, and you mentioned high school seniors, a
Yes.
huge week. This is graduation week.
That's right.
A lot of people thinking like that.
That's right. I actually shot at several more high school seniors, either from Chattanooga or the Cleveland area this spring. And I'm already starting to get inquiries for the fall season for the class of 2026.
Wow.
So now is the time to contact me because the fall is my busiest time. I feel like I don't sleep the whole month of October.
Is that right? Why is that? Why do you think fall is the busiest?
I think because the weather is just so nice that time of year. It's a little bit warm, but it's also starting to get cool. A lot of the high school seniors love the fall leaves and just the color and how pretty it gets around here this time of year, especially too because they also have a yearbook deadline. So they have to get those photos done in time to get it turned into the yearbook. So fall is the most popular time of year.
We're joined by Erin Worthington. It's Erin Bancroft Photography, and you also mentioned headshots. So we got a lot of businesses and business people listening. What can you do for them?
Well, the one thing that I tell people when they look at your business is potential clients go through what's called a know, like, trust factor. So when they see your photo, they kind of know who you are. And then once they start following you in your business, whether you're a realtor, whether you are a mechanic, whatever, you need to put your face in front of your business. It's super important. So they get to like you. And then once they learn more about you and they think about booking you for a service of some kind, then they start to trust you. So putting your face with a name is super important because they need to know who they're working with versus just putting a logo up on your social media or your website. They really need to know who they're working with.
So you used an interesting word, booking.
Yes.
So here's Bridget. This is Bridget Forster. She's worked here for 19 years. She is going to jail soon. Would you do her headshot for her booking? I think that would be very, very nice, Erin.
Well, we could do a little bit of a glamour shot if we needed to. I mean, I would take out the thing in front that you have to hold.
Yeah,
we could clean it up a little bit if we had to use it later on.
Yeah,
yes.
That's right. When she goes like in Just Busted or something like that. Erin, let's set her apart. Erin Worthington's here. Boy, she is regretting this, isn't she? Erin Bancroft Photography, and across the desk here we have, I'm seeing some of your pictures, and man, especially that middle one there. Talk about that. Can you see that? Talk about that picture there in the middle with the young lady. Looks like maybe in the mountains or something. Is that right?
I can't see it on my end, so.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's a beautiful picture, but you've just got some beautiful pictures you've done here.
Thank you. Is it the one where her dress is in the back? Okay, so I'll tell you a story about that.
Yeah.
So this is a high school senior. This was almost 2 years ago now. We went to Raccoon Mountain, and there wasn't supposed to be any rain in the forecast because I'm really super diligent on checking the weather, even hours up to when we would start your session. So for that photo, we went to Raccoon Mountain. It was a 2-hour session, and the clouds started to come through, and we had the most amazing wind. I call it Beyonce wind. You think of like the wind in your hair, and we got that shot with the wind picking up her dress, and I thought, we eventually did have to reschedule her session for the last hour. But if we hadn't had the rain come through that day, we never would have gotten that shot. So those are those moments that don't come up very often, but make the most amazing photo and the most amazing experience.
Well, Ed, you've done wonderful, wonderful work. Anything you want to add here, and then I'll get you to, we got to get your contact information out there.
The only thing I would say is just, make sure you really think about those times when you get older, especially if you're a family, if you have little kids. I know it's difficult to do a family session, but those kids are not going to be little forever.
That's right.
So you want to preserve those really fun moments. It doesn't matter if they're running around in a field. Those are the moments I want to capture because those are the most important, not just the posed ones you get every day, but the ones of your kids in action, playing with you, running around, because we think of that as daily life in general, right? And then those little kids are going to turn into high school seniors. So you want to keep that legacy going in your family to preserve those memories and make sure those are things you can look back on as your family gets older.
I like what you said earlier about people who are busy and people who, you can take that stress off them. Because I think there's a lot of times, we get so busy in our daily lives, there's some guilt that oh man, I just didn't get that. I didn't. You can take that away. You can handle it.
Yes. I mean, I'm a mom. I have 2 small kids. I have a 6-year-old and a 7.5-year-old. I know how it gets. You've got soccer practice. You've got, baseball games. You've got just different things in your schedule just besides going to work and having a full-time job. So, I like to be able to schedule a session for a family on their time of what works best for them, whether it's a Wednesday night or to Sunday night, whatever works best for you. Let's just get out there and get those photos taken.
I love it. It's Erin Worthington, Erin Bancroft Photography. All right, Erin, let's get your contact information. How can they get a hold of you?
All right, so they can go to erinbancroftphotography.com. They can also follow me on Instagram at Erin Bancroft Photo, and I'm also on Facebook at Erin Bancroft Photography. So feel free to reach out, and I'll get back with you really soon.
Well, it's a pleasure meeting you. You're doing a great job. The pictures are amazing, and I'd go to your website, viewers and listeners out there. Go to her website, erinbancroftphotography.com. And look at these pictures. They're truly amazing. Erin, it's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Erin Bancroft Photography, Erin Worthington. And that's going to do it for us here. Do I need to mention anything else? Are we good to go? Conscience is clear?
All minds are clear, yes.
Should we take an offering? I think we should.
Yep.
Hey, before we go, Bridget, I'm going to hand you, so Erin, this is embarrassing. We're supposed to be a professional radio station. So this is a promo she's going to read. And we got this strip of paper out of a fortune cookie. So there you go. So mother like no other. It's Mother's Day week. Bridget, what are we doing for the moms?
That's right. We have a great prize package that we're going to give away at the end of the week. So we have a dozen roses from Perry's Petals, also dinner for 4 from Old Fort Restaurant, and a Polar Pizza from Baskin Robbins. So if you'd like to nominate yourself or a mom that you love, you can call or text in 423-614-6499.
Well, we're obviously doing something illegal on Mix 104.1. I just got a text from Ross Weaver, owner of The Chef, who says we are loud and clear in Chattanooga.
Okay.
So we're doing something illegal, obviously. And hello, Ross. Keep those Big Deluxe and biscuit and gravy coming there at the Chef. All right, that is going to do it now for Mix 104.1 listeners. We're going to send you back to music to start your workday. For MixTV.tv, we will be back with you tomorrow morning on behalf of Bradley Medical Center. Have a great day, everybody.